strength wind coastal surge in places like Daytona Beach shores. The rare November hurricane led officials to shut down airports and theme parks and order evacuations. Nicole is expected to dump lots of rain over a large area of the southeastern U.S., with up to 6 inches falling over the Blue Ridge Mountains. Commuters in London are being warned to avoid the British capital's sprawling underground system as unionized underground workers declared a 24-hour strike today over job cuts and pensions. It's the 6th 24-hour strike this year. Large queues for buses formed in places, while Elizabeth Line and other train services were very busy. Transport for London has apologized for the disruption. It follows August's strike, where tube journeys were down 90%, as well as walkouts in June and March. However, it is thought that a number of people who normally commute into the city will work from home to avoid the disruption, much as they did during prior strikes. Ranchers and scientists are studying whether a smaller, more drought-resilient breed of cattle in the Southwest could be more environmentally friendly than traditional cattle. Roz Brown has more.
Originally from Spain, Ramiri Criollo cattle are smaller than Black Angus. They can also forage and thrive in arid climates to produce meat and don't mind eating brushy shrubs when grasses run low due to drought. New Mexico State University professor Glenn Duff is leading research to determine if crossbreeding the smaller cattle could be better for rangelands in the Southwest.
Cattle that utilize the landscape better would help out with grazing distribution and plant diversity.
What's labeled a mega drought has gripped the southwestern U.S. for more than 2 decades. I'm Roz Brown.
The Los Angeles School District is rolling out a climate literacy program to teach kids about the warming climate and its effects. As Mary Sherman reports, educators hope it will teach students to be better environmental stewards.
Brittany Jefferson, a 5th grade teacher, explains to kids the philosophy held by many Native American tribes.
The 7th generation principle is you are to treat the land and the resources in a way so that 7 generations after you will be able to also live off of the land.
Students learn about global warming, but they also live with its effects in the form of droughts, smoky skies due to wildfires, and even a recent storm in Southern California caused by remnants of a hurricane. Mary Sherman reporting.
San Francisco District Attorney Brooke Jenkins declared victory Wednesday in the race to stay in her job. Election officials were still counting ballots, and her opponents hadn't yet conceded, but Jenkins said she's secured enough support. The early figures show that Jenkins has 48% of the votes. Her closest opponent, John Hamasaki, had about 34% of the vote. I'm Max Pringle. You're listening to Sojourner Truth on Pacifica Radio.